Well, hello YouTube and welcome back to Crony Biker's Garage. And today I've got a bit of a controversial one. Are we getting ripped off in this country for spare parts? Let me start by giving you the backstory. So at the NEC Motorcycle Live this year in November, I joined up with the CRF. And as a result, I got an invite a couple of Saturdays ago to go out on a beginner's trail, which I thought brilliant. I'll go along to that. On the Saturday, it was absolutely chucking it down with rain all day long, which I didn't mind. I'd signed up for it. I was expecting to get wet. And I was also expecting to sustain a bit of damage, if I'm honest. You can't expect to turn up to a TRF ride-out day around all the byways. You can't expect to do that and not scratch your bike. I accept that. But during the course of the day, now bear in mind this bike's only 3 months old. It's done about 700 miles now. Now I'll get to the controversial bit. Just bear with me. I'm just giving you the story. So on the day, we had a brilliant day. It was fantastic. We're going down, we were up to our knees in muddy water, down the farm tracks, all legal, public byways that the TRF are famous for. I was having a really good day. Then about lunchtime, I had a bit of a wallop. Somebody walloped me into the back, and this is the result of that wallop. So at the time, I'll put a photo in now of the bike, how it got home. Now on the day, I just thought it was a little bit of a crack on the mudguard, and I taped the back light and the indicator, which was hanging off. I just taped them up, no worries. I'll sort it out when I get home. So when I got home, start jet washing the bike and you're cleaning it up and you start finding more and more things, don't you? Now, one of the things that occurred when I went over the handlebars actually, I didn't realise at the time, one sec. Now these plastic handguards that it comes with, I knew they were going to break. I was expecting it and I was always going to get some better ones. But when I went over the handlebars, this snapped off. I did take the original Honda mirrors off because I was expecting them to snap. And I put these ones on that I've had in the shed for a while because they bend. However, that snapped off anyway. No big deal. That's okay. Also, the handlebars took a wallop as well. I don't know if you can see that one's going up a bit. I didn't notice this on the day because with having the handguard missing and the mirror missing, my brain was just saying it looks wrong because they're not there. So I carried on riding and I enjoyed the rest of the day. As I say, when you get home, you start washing it, you start finding more and more things. So handlebars, handguards. Bear with me, I will get to the important bit. Now what exactly happened was, I was going down I was in a tyre track and a guy walloped me from behind and his front wheel was buried into the back of my bike. This was snapped up. I've actually had a go at fixing this, I'll show you. So during the course of the wallop up the back end, the back mudguard got split. I mean, bearing in mind it's a 3-month-old bike, ordinarily, I would have been happy with that repair, but because it's a new bike, I wanted to bring it back to new. And also, what's stopping me using this is the tab's broken off this side. So, even though I decided to try and mend it, it is scrap. So that's scrap. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that in a minute. And also the under mudguard as well, that got damaged. And as I say, that had a big split up there and it can no longer hold the left-hand indicator because I don't have this missing plastic. I would have probably made do with that because you don't really see it. I did have a go at trying to plastic weld it, but it was pointless. With having the missing side, it's pointless. Get back to that in a minute as well. And also the backlight, that took a wallop. Smashed that off. And as I say, on the day, I just taped it to the back of the bike and I carried on enjoying my day. It was brilliant. We did have a brilliant day as well. So that leads me on to my bit of a whinge, bit of a moan. Are Honda ripping us off with spare parts, and I'll tell you why. So once I realised I wanted the bike to be back to new factory standard, and I know it's probably going to get walloped again, but I decided I wanted new spares. So I started going on the tippy tappy, went to the famous UK Honda spares website, and I've got to be honest, I was completely shocked at the prices of things. For instance, from Honda UK, this bit of plastic is £99, okay? 99 quid for a bit of plastic. This red mudguard there, that is £76.85 for that. 76 quid for a bit of plastic. The little plastic backlight, that is £68.15. So those three little bits there, if I was to buy these in the UK and have them shipped, it would have cost me £244 for those three bits. But you do get free delivery, so it's not all bad. However, I thought to myself, there's got to be a cheaper way of doing this. So I started doing a bit of research, having a look around on different websites and what have you, and I stumbled upon a website called Superbikers in Thailand. Now hear me out, controversial, here it comes. I went onto the Genuine Honda Thailand store. I'm going to show it you. I'm going to put these to one side, I'm going to show you. Yes, I've ordered my bits from Thailand. You won't believe it. Look at this. Genuine Honda part number, genuine, not copies, genuine. Brand new backlight. I've got the prices here. This was the dearest thing actually. In the UK, this is £68. Thailand Honda, £32.71. So there we are. We're already saving, aren't we? 32 quid against 68. Second one, this is the biggest shocker to me. This is genuine Honda. There's the Honda part number. It all matches up. Okay, get rid of that. Couple of screws on there. You know what's coming. You know what's coming, don't you? This complete brand new under tray. It's got the Honda part number stamped in it. I know it's genuine. This was, so in the UK, this is £99. From Honda Thailand, wait for it, £14. 14 quid. Now that is worth 14 quid. 14 quid is how much that should be, in my opinion. Not 99 quid. 14 quid, okay? Next one. Again. Honda, branded. Honda Thailand, wait for it. Brand new Honda mudguard. It's got the Honda stamp on it. Have a guess how much? £13. By the time you've changed the currency over, this comes in at £13, okay? From Thailand. So, in summary, and this is my whinge. So, these three items from a famous UK Honda supplier, £244 for these three items. These three items, and there is a catch, I'll tell you the catch. These three items from Honda Thailand come in at £60. £60 for these three things, as opposed to £244. Now you do get free postage from Honda UK. However, and this is a catch, it's not a very big catch, it's still a catch. The parts come to 60 quid, And I've got the receipt, I can show it you. Postage was another £61. So all in, postage, £121.78 for these 3 items. 121 quid instead of 244. Now I'm going to show you, herein lies a controversy. What do you do? Do you stay loyal? Do you keep the UK bike shops going? Just pay the money blind? Or do you shop about and put your money overseas? Well, you can see what I've done. And I don't mind spending money when I think something's worth something, but there's no way anybody can say that's worth 100 quid. So my money went to Thailand. So today's job is getting the, let me move this. So today's job is going to be chucking all the rubbish away and starting to bolt it back together. Oh yes, I haven't told you the waiting times, have I? Ordering from Thailand. Bear in mind it's middle of December, so you'd expect the postage to be a bit slow, wouldn't you? That has taken 2 weeks to arrive. So you've got to bear that in mind, 2-week delivery, which I don't think is too bad, if I'm honest, for the amount of saving. Luckily, I'm not reliant on that bike. I've also got that bike and I've also got a couple of other bikes I can ride. So here's my invoice. 1st of December. What's the date today? It's the 15th. It's the 15th of December today. So it's took 2 weeks, hasn't it? And there's your prices. There's the Honda numbers and there's the prices. 14 quid, 32. Grand total, 121 quid. 2-week delivery, as I say. Can't have it all. Now also, this back, that's a bit weighty, that is. I'm going to get rid of that. I've actually ordered a tail tidy. I'll show you that when it comes. So that's that. Now I have put these bark busters, which I got from Amazon, 20 quid. And I thought I'll risk 20 quid, I'll try them. And naturally, they're not all is what it's meant to be. I've found that these brackets just will not work on there. They're quite sturdy anyway. But I'm going to fix that. I'll find a way around it. The other thing I've had to do is I've bought some Renthal handlebars. Now these bars are a little bit higher and I have struggled a bit actually with I've had to reroute the hydraulic hose because it did come up there and then across and through there. It wasn't long enough, so I've had to like cut the corner. It's still all right, there's still plenty on it. It goes lock to lock, it doesn't get stuck. So yeah, that's today's job. I'm going to start bolting it back together and then it's back on the road. One other thing I was doing while I was on the interweb, I picked up these, you know what these are, you've seen them before, but I thought they'd be much better. You can fold them out the way, can't you? Get them out the way if you do a bit more green laning. And I do intend going out with the TRF lads again. I might wait till it dries up a bit though, because I did struggle. These factory standard tyres didn't help me, if I'm honest. They were sliding all over the place. I am going to get some more knobbly tyres, but the trouble is, I use this bike for commuting. I go to work on it every day. So I don't know if I want to go full aggressive off-road for the few times I'm going to be on the highways and byways, or do I just, I don't know. Have you got any suggestions for tyres? If you've got any suggestions for tyres on what the CRF 300 Rally is good on the road and off-road, let me know in the comments. So that concludes the video today. I just thought I'd come on and give you a little bit of a gripe I've got about spares in the UK. I just feel like we're getting ripped off. So it's up to you what you want to do. But all that remains to say is thanks for watching this little video, and I'll try and do more videos on the CRF as we go along, but we're in winter now. I'm still using it, but getting the light, and it's always raining, isn't it? So stay tuned, give us a thumbs up and a like if you've enjoyed it, and I'll be in touch very soon. Bye for now.